Everyone, in this video we are going to be looking at division in number base. So the first example here says that we are going to be considering just two examples here, and it's very straightforward. So the first example says you should consider dividing 1111 base 2 by 101 base 2. So we have numerous methods whereby you can use in solving this. So at least we have repeated subtraction, where you repeatedly subtract. You have the long division method, and you have the method whereby you convert each of these numbers to base 10. So you do your division in base 10, then you now convert it back to the base you are given, which is base 2, and that's the method we are going to be considering. That is, we are going to be converting 1111 to base 10, and at the same time we are going to be converting 101 to base 10. So let's quickly convert 1111 to base 10. So we have 1111. So to base 10. So we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3 by assigning the powers. So which is going to be 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power of 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power of 0. So 2 raised to power of 3 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 2 raised to power of 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Then plus 2 raised to power of 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Then lastly, 2 raised to power of 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So plus 1. And everything, when you add them together, gives 15. Now let's convert 101 also to base 10. So we have 101. So converting to base 10, we have 0, we have 1, and we have 2. Which is going to give us 1 times 2 raised to power 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to power of 0. So which is going to give us 2 raised to power of 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 raised to power of 1 is 2 times 0 is going to give you 0. Then plus 2 raised to power of 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So adding all these together gives 4 plus 0 plus 1 is 5. So we have 15 and we have 5, both in base 10. So we are going to be doing our division in base 10. That's 15 divided by 5. And we already know that 15 divided by 5, we know that our division, which is 15 divided by 5, is 3. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. But 3 should not be a number in base 2. So I'm going to be converting 3, which is in base 10, to base 2. And how do we do that? All we just need to do is, we have our 3, then we divide all through by base 2 that we are doing. So we have 3 divided by 2 is going to be 1, then the remainder is 1. Then we have division by 2 again. 1 divided by 2 is not possible, so we have 0, then we'll bring out the 1, which is remainder 1. Then we start counting from the bottom upward. So 3 in base 2. If you want to convert 3 in base 10 to base 2, it's going to be 1 and 1 in base 2. So hence we can say 1111 in base 2 divided by 101 in base 2, as we are given in the question, is equal to 1 in base 2. And that's how you can simply answer the question. Now let's consider example 2. Example 2 says we should solve 1046 base 8 divided by 1 and 2 in base 8. It is 1 1046 in base 8 divided by 12 in base 8. And how do we go about this? Very simple. We're going to be converting 1046 in base 8 to base 10, and we are going to be doing the same thing with 12 in base 8 also to base 10. So let's start with 1046. We have 1, 0, 4, and 6. So we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So in base 8. So we start by multiplying each of them by 8. So 1 times 8 raised to power 3 plus 0 times 8 raised to power 2 plus 4 times 8 raised to power 1 plus 6 times 8 raised to power of 0. And of course, 8 raised to the power of 3 is 512. So 512 times 1 is 512 plus 8 raised to the power of 2 is 64, but 64 times 0 is 0. And plus 8 raised to the power of 1 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Then plus 8 raised to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. So adding all these together, 512 plus 32 plus 6 is going to give us 550. So we have 550. That's in base 10. So don't forget, we are converting both of them to base 10, and we do our division in base 10. So 1046 in base 8 is 550 in base 10. So let's quickly convert 12 in base 8 also to base 12. So we have for 12, 1 and 2 in base 8. So we have 0 and we have 1, which is going to be equal to 1 times 8 raised to the power of 1 plus 2 times 8 raised to the power of what? 0. So which is going to be 8 plus 8 raised to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And that's 10 in base 10. Now you can see that it's quite easy. We can easily divide 550 by 10 in base 10. So we have 550 in base 10 divided by 10, which is going to give us 55 in base 10. So all we just need to do is convert this 55 in base 10 back to base 8. And how do we go about that? Converting 55 to base 8, 55 in base 10 to base 8. So we simply have 55, then we divide all through by 8. So 55 divided by 8 is definitely going to give us 6. It's going to give us 6. 6. So, but the remainder is going to be 7. So when we divide 6 by 8, it's not possible. So we have 0, then we bring out the 6. Remainder 6. So we start counting from the bottom upward. So we have 6 and 7. So the final answer, hence we can see 1046 in base 8 divided by 12 in base 8 equal to 6 and 7 in base 8. And that's how you can easily do whatever problem that you find yourself solving. So it's convert both to base 10 first, do your division in base 10, then convert back to the base you are given. So doing such, you can easily maneuver your way all through. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You are great.